Okay, I'm going to show you how I make pickled carrots. First of all, you're going to boil your garlic for 1 minute, and just 1 quick minute is all it needs. Right here, fresh garlic boiled, I got about 3 cups, and I'm going to strain it over the sink, which you don't need to see. And you don't want to cook the garlic, you just want a 1 minute quick boil. And then over here, I have 2 cups of white vinegar. Sorry about the steam. And I have a tablespoon of salt and a tablespoon and a half of sugar. All right, and then I'm gonna go ahead and put a clean towel on the counter because I've already boiled my jars in hot water and I boiled my lids. So I used 1 pint canning jars. I put them in here. I boiled them under hot water, or obviously in the hot water. And then I stuck them in the oven, which is over there, at 250 degrees because it keeps them hot for the canning process. And then I threw my lids in the same pan. Save some time. Then, hey Leo, can you turn that down just a little? And then I'm going to show you what I do here. I have my sterilized little clumpers. And I'm going to go ahead and get my pint jars. Here we go. 1, 2. Well, I don't need to count for you, but I don't know. Feels like something I should do. 3. But even better, once you become an expert canner and you start throwing stuff around in the kitchen like I do, you are going to have all these really cool tools, which if I had laying out, I could show you quicker. You'll have this jar lifter that doesn't have a dried leaf on there, and you'll have your clumpers that are stuck in there. And then you'll have your magnet that gets the jar lids out, like so. That was kind of off subject, so I'm going to go ahead and turn off my melted vinegar, sugar, and water. And right now I'm just going to go ahead and rinse this under the hot water, kind of sterilize it a little. 5 minutes gets it sterilized. Okay, let's pretend that's 5 minutes, but these will be eaten in like a week, so I'm not too worried. So now we're going to go ahead and we're going to fill these jars with, oops, I almost forgot my spices. So here you can put a mixture of whatever kind of spices you want, but I want them to be spicy garlic. So we have peppercorns, probably about 6 per jar, and then some hot pepper flakes. You can get them from little pizza packages. You can grow your own, like I did, and then grind them up. Bay leaf, allspice. You don't have to use this at all, but you can. And oregano, because I want to give them a little Mexican flavor. You can use basil if you want Italian flavored garlic. And so you can mix this up. You can use dill if you want it more like pickled garlic. So that's 3 options. Mexican style is oregano, basil is Italian, and dill is more of like an all-American pickle taste. So I just put a little bit in each jar. I kind of crush them because it gets the flavors out. I might do one without the oregano actually. I kind of improvise as I go along. Spicy, spicy, definitely spicy. All right, then you got about 6 peppercorns per jar and 1 allspice per jar. Beep. Did I get, oh, there we go. Allspice there. And is that one missing an allspice? That one has one. That one's missing the allspice. Okay. And then bay leaf. You kind of crack it up a little bit. Sometimes people leave it whole, tongue-tied there. But I like to crack them open. This is how easy canning is. And I'm also going to do another video on fermenting carrots that I'm going to do today. Okay, I think I may have cooked my garlic a little much. Suggestion, don't put your garlic in a pot of cold water to boil. Wait till the water boils, throw them in there and let them boil for 1 minute. So these might not have the crunch that I like, but oh well. So fill up my jars. I personally am not going to can these. I'm going to put them right in the fridge because they'll be gone quick. I think I already said that. But just in case. Oh no, it's not going to fill up 3 jars. Let's check it out. Okay, that one will get eaten first. I like to use these jars that are not, whoops, that happens too, that are not wide mouth because it helps hold the garlic down. Now what you're going to do is you're going to get your ladle. Everybody needs one of these. Nice ladle. I'm done with this, so goodbye. And I'm going to dip this in my hot water. And guess what I'm going to do? Stir up my vinegar. And voila. You can leave that funnel on there if you'd like. There you go. Done. Done. No, it's not enough. Okay, that's okay. That's a quick fix. I'm gonna grab my vinegar and make a little bit more. I always run out of vinegar. I would say double the recipe so you have vinegar on the side. Voila. Turn it on and add a little sugar. So that's it. That's all you have to do to pickle some garlic. You can get the bags of garlic from Costco. Super easy. And then I get my lid out with this handy dandy tool. Like so. Big thing to do is if you're really gonna can it in the water bath canner and you're gonna keep these like for a year or something, you wanna wipe it here so there's no sugar or salt on the rim. So it's a nice clean seal, and then you really shouldn't touch that because it's gonna be sterile. So get my little handy dandy tool, pick it out of the hot water that I showed you earlier, voila. And really that should be 1/4, more like 1/4 up. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna steal some. Oh, that is hot. Voila. And I'm gonna peek at this one, make sure. Yeah, that's probably good. Voila. And then you never reuse these because there's wax. This is a wax rim right here. In the olden days, I used to actually use paraffin wax, but that's just like a wax seal. So you can only can it once to get a really proper seal. Stay, stay, stay. Oh my God. Now, you go ahead and put your lid on. And only hand tight, don't crank it. Okay? And you really should be careful. Ouch, darn it, these are hot. Okay, someone wants to adjust some good gloves for me so I don't keep burning myself. And that's it. So you stick these in a water bath canner. Don't tilt them or rock them. This is what this tool is for here. You pick them up with clompers, just like this, and you put them in your water bath canner or your Instapot, and you can them. If you're at 1,000, what is that called? Why am I not thinking of what that's called? If your elevation is 1,000 or less, it's just 10 minutes. If it's greater than 1,000 up to 3,000, then you're gonna go add an extra 5 minutes. Add an extra 5 minutes if it's over 3,000. So you can then make sure the water goes about 1 inch, half an inch to 1 inch above the can, and boil them with the lid on at a full boil for that amount of time. And then that's it. You're gonna be done. You're gonna take them out and you're gonna set them on the counter. You're not gonna touch the lid, and then you're gonna hear a whenever they're sealed. And then they say don't touch them for 24 hours. And then when you're done, after the 24 hours, you take this lid off and that should be sealed. So you save your lids, okay? And this is actually, this is what they call the ring actually. This is the lid. So after 24 hours, you remove this and then you just store it like this because it can get rusted under here. So those are just some tidbits. And those are my pickled carrots. And sometimes, pickled garlic. Sometimes they turn a little bit of a green color, and that's normal. That's part of a light process in the garlic. All right, thanks for watching my pickled carrot recipe.